etiefo nsem bi ekoso eye nsem be ya na ansa na yakwakobo audio no amama tie no message notification button no be turn it on so the any update be bia unsa be ka na wahwe na wa like wa subscribe ama bibia ayekama kama mandi bre nye kotie nsem kakra ewo ho no
na mo ya de nema to say foreigners or be involved in galamsey and fraud. When you are deporting them, you should be proactive. Kobo on be deporting abo who anu aside dey abirem obo anu ma kwan mo faso ye deportation ayi no kra no na ebi mo fa kire ye nkra ta ma wo mo na no na kalasi gbese say obi abedi ensemunu wo Ghana ha be galamsey na yesi deporting without serving sentences no ono so fi say illegal because the Sunday be na any obi abeba o memu anomo no abedi galanyeska na ache no na deporting no na abeche no dabi kanasi gbe fi say they should serve sentence anya sa emwa ma ye ne kanasi gbe bejo che komo pk kanasi gbe yentie minister
what people popularly call sakawa. If you are in a forest doing either galamsey or cutting our trees, or you are using what people popularly call sakawa or defrauding, for these two, we are not interested in prosecuting you. Our first option is to return you back into your country and put you on the stop list. And you are going to be playing a very, very vital role. I know the police are first to do the arrest, or the military or the national security, and the instruction is that when they do, they should hand them over to you. But because of this, your swiftness and intelligence, we want you to also be proactive. So when they do the arrest, also be proactive to go and demand them.
Okay. Etino ya chiwoma also be proactive and try see ade bebrel. Munko chiwomo. Be wama say mame kwa homa no so. Namene Ken Ashigbe edo chenkomo. Ken, good morning.
Good morning.
Now what to say?
Yes, we share here na musu to say.
Ya do ba dey say. Minister for the Interior in the person of Muntaka Mohammed Honorable. I say foreigners no ye deportee omo a na and I say chi omo a for deportation involving in illegal galamsey and fraud or catch immigration force omo nye proactive no omo nko chi omo no omo timi deportee omo ntem. You've been elected to have said, say, SARS ade no nko ano enye deterrent enough because si echi obi na si ebechi no ne ebeja no sa na ya deport no there illegal without serving sentence. The antina officer illegal, the antina officer emwa.
But enye me na make say illegal. Ukwa o hwe Minerals and Mining Act amended 2019 share section 4 I say any foreigner non-Ghanaian involved in galamsey no, or any illegal or irresponsible mining no. The say on say trial first next sentence o serve sentence new year and sana ya deport.
Okay.
The minister started deporting people without trying them. He's going against the law. Na dabenda na ye mranum your party responsibility to prosecute people, to find people, and I'm rubbing and am I inquiring say stadium. It's important as actors of the state, we go according to the law. Into a runner walk of the piano. Yembusa minister said Minerals and Mining Act, I don't all go against that particular act. Oh, na ye ni yo kroi mu na e fence Ay3ka wan e be ye illegality na ye see deport no then they see o sa ba e kro mu na bi e kro na ye won ye wo very porous borders inti u yes deportations na nkofo no betan babas bi na o mu nim say some be ya the worst thing ever happen to omo deportation. How is that deterrent enough? Now, apart from Chinese form here galamsey, there are other nationals are almost here galamsey. What is going to happen to all of them? We have a lot of these neighbors here. amount I'm saying for providing security for them. In Tisanko, for us, show my honest, Betty Potomac, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, the rest of them. And then this tend to be discriminatory against young Ghana for Nankasa. So I think the minister needs to come again. And if also Papa said they have started this deportation, it's illegal. And I think the laws in this country should be made to work.
Ken, let me ask you, what you'll be a Galamsey and Tokwe, Omanhene Dada declare war. We will be a what Dimwa Kotnea, what Kasawa Hoa 2-1 among baby. What do you make of this association that was recently launched? Association of China Ghana Mining Companies. Ebimufi say, Ebebuama, Ashe China for no kutupa. Ebimufi said it will streamline the activities. As a person, say.
Well, the thing is that I also did not understand it, and I wanted to really find out way. Now, I think there are about 10 members, and there was the association. So these are large-scale miners, and then suppliers to these large-scale mines. Of their own, Chinese organizations, there was a mining association. Almost involved in legal mining. They are not involved in illegal mining. Galamsey, Sumbono, and Bomb. But the interesting thing, I look at it is that why is it any nation on over for me, as a Uber and telecom sector, as a CEO of telecom, as a South Africa, almost for me, South African in Telecom Association. Because Canadians are back. There have been a lot of Canadian mining firms. There have been a lot of South African mining firms. I think Australia, they have been in it. But, never have we seen, Canada, for me, Canada Association of Miners. I don't know, but well, say, you freedom of association.
Country and put you on the stop list. And you are going to be playing a very, very vital role. I know the police are first to do the arrest, or the military or the national security, and the instruction is that when they do, they should hand them over to you. But because of this, your swiftness in intelligence, we want you to also be proactive. So when they do the arrest, also be proactive to go and demand them, so that it will be faster. Instead of you waiting for them to come and hand them over to you before you forward them to Accra. But what we are doing, we are not footing the bill of repatriating them in our country. I've told all the employees.
Can in your estimation, Nana wants you so far. Say, Galamsey, no. Do you see a future? Say, open to me and they put it in the bag. And because I say, the probably assassin, Erastus, the party faithfuls are. Cassette are involved in illegal mining now. They are doing it with impunity. Do you see a future to an end to this?
You are going to be playing a very.
First to say that there's a difference in the way this current government is fighting Galamsey as compared to what the last government. In the especially the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, I see man credit for the positive things he's doing. Even the president, Nankasa, so, some of his stance, the issues around people within the government, to me, Galamsey, Minister for Interior, and also his actions about police before the transfer of our police before the 3 months probation of them, they are all positive things. There are a lot of Ocean Minister for Land Ankasa changing of the mining licensing regime. Correct. The fact that we're revoking licenses, I am managed properly, and also you're correct. And there's quite a lot of things that all correct. But there are major challenges with this fight. The first one, and at the I'm for politically affiliated. campings, no, President Mahama of former campings in July 4th last year, or saying work and peace, because campings in the issue go after. We are not seeing that. If anything, MP for our win, NDC MP for our win. Ne ahemfo abone so mo say he is involved in Galamsey. Or no say on involved. Or no say ahemfo no. Up till now, say His Excellency President John Mahama. Yen ya try no letter, wa acknowledge receipt of letter. Yen say wa can be openly about it. Okay, National Service for openly or can say investigate you. NDC constituency chairperson for Axim, one of the large-scale miners are accusing of being involved in Galamsey. Yente she openly about it. Oh, a contaminant or a politically exposed person, a former MPP Minister for Land, accusing openly of being involved in Galamsey. Start from the petition IGPD Noma NDC for by and who the Omo year was adding on. Professor Frompton Boateng report on NDC for opposition. Omo can one papa. So you would expect in 3 months or maba abayni. By this time, some kofoya yabubo mudi wo wenum no. Nka president said ya ora wa kan wasem no. I said by now yati ehunshi. Yenti into one of the major failings of the fight, he said, we are not dealing with the politically exposed people. The kingpins, President Carter baby on. The second one, a state of emergency. The lack of the state of emergency impede a Jumapa Minister for Lands or who shared the last time for a cost 9 of the forest reserves say Omaji 7. Now Omaji 7 is the a lot of them foreigners are Galamsey for the Chidom. Abako almost uncle Munu Forestry Commission the Pacific. Mini amunko G. Odahoas, Yejuja now, why ye and the surgery in this anoma. Ye were police in Nibi, I think last week. Or Komoko Galamsey in conform chanfans, so ensure not fanoma will. It's what we need to do, ensure no so any forest reserves here a bonnie for anyone. And see declare state of emergency. Nanka ye tutu asaf for coho, or many police, for many water guards, Omunia together, they making sure that you bet flashes and when you now you bet me go back to responsible mining. But and also you're carrying president and no somba. President, who yes a state of emergency, special powers are president between issues to say Adiama ye deporting coffee. They go back to me set up court. To say the UK for year now morals this year. Within 24 hours, you show me no quarter. 24 hours, you be boo attain. So would for you be jaw, would 24 you betum, would be my nay jaw. Yes, you bet me introduces Saturday. So instead of deporting, the foreigners, no man. Yet, how many Ghanaians following your more money and no more quickly now, you do some. Say excavators, 40, state of the lack of the state of emergency impede a Jumapa Minister for Lands or who shared the last time for a cost 9 of the forest reserves say Omaji 7. Now Omaji 7 is the Sabon a lot of them foreigners are Galamsey for the Chidom. Abako almost uncle Munu Forestry Commission the Pacific Mini amunko G. Odahoas Yejuja now why ye and the surgery in this anoma. Ye were police in Nibi, I think last week. Or Komoko Galamsey in conform chanfans so ensure not fanoma will. It's what we need to do. Ensure no so any forest reserves here a bonnie for anyone. And see declare state of emergency. Nanka ye tutu asaf for coho, or many police, for many water guards, Omunia together, they making sure that you bet flashes and when you now you bet me go back to responsible mining. But and also you're carrying president and no somba. President, who yes a state of emergency, special powers are president between issues to say Adiama ye deporting coffee. They go back to me set up court. To say the UK for year now morals this year. Within 24 hours ye chiwo na no kokota 24 hours ye bebu waten so wudi 4 ye be jaw wudi 24 ye betum wudi be my na ye jaw yes you bet me introduce Saturday so instead of deporting the foreigners no man ye omani Ghanaians for no nyomo ye chi money no mako quickly na ye di wonsem say excavators 40 ye chi no 40 amount for actually because omo two control board no omo two akono nka no at that particular point say uchi na want to me if you are under the state of emergency and the Minerals and Mining Act 995 say show the way I'll be treat you ubetumi ayisa emrano so that Forestry Commission for omo koto excavators won enranum no gofone to control board the economy to no maybe ona omu to be enyi fiwa and the ombe no some no say omo den chin the begu engine mu so omo twitwa part of it na omo tumi aye no because what declare state of emergency and the mrano be pene amoma yesa. Then another major issue is President Mahama not our opposition or promising and say obe revoking LI 2462.
246.
Exactly. And there who say some slight amendments. Only one particular clause. Ghana forest reserves ebe save only 10%, but o revoke it. Na afi say percent EPA4 and na omo bebe so that Girando Newmont bauxite mines now omo mining from 2005 the data na some of the places that omo restore one shekra who say restore na omo na Forestry Commission for person omo betumi be manage a obetumi dey mrafo fa na yetumi dey ayesa no ma but LI 2462 no dey the best friend say President Oyi Ezio. After now, you were petitioner almost about 7,000. Ghana for 7,000 almost signing. It's your best threat, Sumpa FM, NDC, it's here for Niania, for Nia, almost change.org. No cost that petitioner as President Mahama and revoke it away. No almost someone sign it. Now, President Mahama who said Ghana, and amount for no, yem pesa, dear no person, not on also as and aside the issues around deportation, this animal, at least you and saturated in the positive way, but no baby, a master positive no man and cause it is a criminals now more galante no politically exposed people no na only NDC for but almost my bayabo only MPP for no be almost one ka ho no omo akosho mechi na omo ni omo ye nti ebe nya say ye be face side ye fire for fire. Thank for no almost be to I see my asoja for no also face your with it. Now you're making sure that national security risk you be dealing with it. Now you're making sure so say the destruction of your forest man for women as man also. You bought the boat and also by.
Thanks so much, Ken Ashigbe. I don't pay better. All right. Yeah, I'll